put in. That was a great fade out, by the way.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
That's incredible. Happy Monday, everyone. Great to see you all over here on Enjoy Life Education's Instagram channel. Thank you, Allison, for that wonderful tip. That was a great one. It is Monday evening, and it is wonderful to see you all. Welcome back. Anything exciting happened this weekend? Yeah, well, that was hilarious. Okay, now everyone's... Oh, there she is.
There.
All
Okay.
right, she's back. Anything exciting happened this weekend? Tara, what was exciting for us this weekend?
Oh, what was exciting this weekend?
I know. We went for a drive.
We did go for a drive.
We got in our little bubble,
Amy.
our car, our little bubble, and we took a little drive right through some neighborhoods, and we didn't interact with people. We just got in our car and we just saw something different than the normal wall that you see behind us, which is one of the 4 walls that we have in this whole place, and I love that. That was our weekend. It was great.
That's a funny
It
thing
was
you said.
well, we got 4 of them, and that's something to be grateful for.
Yeah.
Where's everyone from tonight? Would love to see who's representing what towns, what states, what countries. While you're doing that, I'm going to show you today, because there's some interesting things happening.
Yeah.
I'm like, it's time for my haircut.
Oh.
I was like, it's time for my haircut. It's been 6 weeks. It's time for my haircut. And you can't go get a haircut right now. So I said, Tara Beth, I would be honored if you would cut my hair. I would be honored to have the love of my life take care of the hairs on my head. And she said, I'll do it with pride and passion and excellence. And she took those clippers and started buzzing, and she did a real good job. So here we go. This is the Tara Beth haircut, her first one ever. Dun, 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 dun.
Show people until it grows in a little.
No, it looks fine. Drum roll, please. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, don't just...
No, she did a nice job.
Wait, but turn all the way... Okay, I did a great job on the back. Look at the back. So the back's good. Look at how clean that is. This is a nice angle, everything. Just don't look at the side. You had me using this angle thing. Like, what even is
I love
that?
it. I think it's the best.
I want to make my own angle.
I think it's the best haircut I ever had in my whole life. She's doing it from now on forever. Thank you, Tara.
You are welcome.
So we got Hopkinton represented tonight. I love that. We got Hopedale in the house.
We missed
a few.
couple.
Who else we got? Whoa, coming at you from Miami.
Miami.
What? Welcome to Miami. Boston,
Bodie Bear
Paxton.
Rowan.
We got Natick in the house. I love it. So many good people, so many good places. Tara, any opening takes tonight from you? It could be about the haircut, or what's on your mind tonight?
We are wearing these great orange hats because we just celebrated a very happy 60th birthday for our friend Beth up in Maine. And we had this nice, awesome Zoom chat with everybody on it, and it was fun to catch up and give her a little surprise party via Zoom. So we had a great time. So in our assignment, aside from getting these words of wisdom, was to wear your craziest hat. So we read the email a little late, so we had to go find our hats, but then we got these matching orange ones, so we just thought it was kind of fun.
Love a matching orange hat.
So now I'm just rocking it, because now I have that like hat hairline thing, and so I'm just going to keep the hat.
Yeah, but you know what? I have a fancy new haircut that I'm going to rock. This thing is tight. I love it. So I'm going to give you the advice that we gave to the birthday girl today, and it's advice that I think is good for all of us out there. Tara and I don't think of birthdays in terms of how old you are. When someone says, how old are you? I think they've got it wrong. I think instead, we should look at birthdays in terms of what level have you reached. Life is like a video game. The higher the level, the better you're doing. So
I thought life was like a box of chocolates.
And it is, and a video game. And I think the level you're at is the spice of life. So You got to level 45. Congratulations. Like, you're at level 45. Like, a lot of people haven't gotten there yet. You're at level 60. Congratulations. You got to level 60. You got to level 17. Fantastic. Like, level 17. There's still people stuck at level 14. So embrace the birthday. You are gaining a lot of great points in the video game of life. And I love that. Life is like a video game. Yes, it is. So
yes, it is.
Let's get into some gratitudes tonight. Let's get into some gratitudes. You can type yours in. We're going to talk about ours. We'd love to see what you guys have to say. I think it's a great time, like we always talk about. Gratitude is an opportunity for us to focus on what we do have instead of what we don't. I mean, my gratitude's simple today. The fact that my wife gave me this incredible haircut. I'm very thankful, but I'm thankful for all of the things that she does for my life. I'm grateful for her. And on this Monday to start the week, I'm just grateful to have a teammate that just has my back, has my head, and is just so supportive of everything that I do and go after, and is there to catch me when I fall 60 times a day. Thank you, Tara. You're my gratitude today.
I am grateful that you are grateful for your haircut today. I was a little nervous to mess it all up. But yeah, I'm just grateful that you're so grateful right now. It makes me happy. And when you're happy, I'm happy.
I'm filled with gratitude for friends, for family, for just people, man. I'm inspired by people and grateful for all the wonderful people that we get to have in our lives. All of you, look at this. We got so many cool people on there tonight. Tom Johnson, 23, joined. Love it. Great to see you. So what are you grateful for tonight? This is a great chance to reflect on that. Type them in. We will read them off. Opening take for me tonight, I think, today was an interesting day. And I think my opening take is just going to go right into the lesson of the day, which is...
Sweat the small stuff.
No.
No?
No, it's not sweat the small stuff. No, it's celebrate the small stuff.
Oh.
Celebrate the small stuff.
Don't sweat the small stuff. Celebrate the small stuff.
Yes, celebrate the small stuff.
Celebrate the small stuff. Come on. Was that right?
Celebrate. I once read a book, and it was called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff. And I read this when I was a much younger lad, and I remember getting a lot out of it and feeling like, oh man, there's a lot of great stuff in this for life. And I remember buying this book for other people and saying like, oh, there's some people in my life that would love this too and get a lot out of it. So Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, a book that I read, and I sort of used that concept here and there in life to get to this point, to level 38. And then today I had a revelation. It was one of those days where just Mondays, it was hard to get after it today. It really was for me. Tara crushed it. For me, it was hard to get after it. A couple technology issues. I couldn't really just dive into where I wanted to dive into. I'm going to be very transparent with everyone. I've been thinking about writing a book. And this is Tara's idea. She's like, look, this is what better time than now. Well, I have gigabytes of just life thoughts that I have written down for the last 3 decades of my life. Yes, I started when I was 8 years old writing life thoughts. And I just am trying to figure out how does it come together into one place? And I spent the day just kind of like marching through mud, not getting very far, just going through all the notes and looking at gigabytes worth of files on my computer. It wasn't the best. I was like really just not feeling it. And then it was just a sluggish day. I couldn't get into it. Lackadaisical, whatever. And then Tara and I did our little workout. And then I went for a little run.
It was a crusher.
It was a crusher. My abs are like tight.
Oh, it was tough.
And then I went for a little run. And when I was on the run, I was like, man, you know what? There was a lot of good things that happened today. We ate a great green smoothie for breakfast.
That was really good, by the way.
Really good green smoothie. Like we went grocery shopping today. We did our 2 weeks grocery shopping. Mm-hmm. Got that done. We disinfected every bag and washed all our vegetables in soapy dishwater, which was interesting for the first time. I liked it. We I was hydrated all day today. I did a good job there. I foam rolled today, TB12. Brian, if you're listening, I foam rolled today, did some activations of the core, went for the run, came back, we cooked a nice meal, and I thought to myself, man, it's not about not sweating the small stuff. It's about celebrating the small stuff. A day that just in terms of career, I didn't feel like I was getting off the ground or really getting into the higher gears. And I could have just looked at that and been like, fail of a day. I didn't get nearly as much done as I wanted to. Mm-hmm. But man, there were so many good moments in the day. Good things happened. And I just decided to, instead of not sweating the small stuff that didn't go well, I decided today to celebrate the good stuff that did go well. A run, a workout with Tara, good food, good smoothie, good meal, had a birthday party on Zoom with friends. And so my theme and lesson of the day is, it's not about sweating the small stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Celebrate the small stuff, because in life, it's the small stuff that makes for a successful day.
Mm-hmm. I call them little victories. I love little victories. It's all about them little victories.
Did you have a little victory today? Any little victories pop out for you?
I had quite a few little victories today. The smoothie you made this morning, so good. Then the food you made for dinner. There's a trend here. He cooks all our food. We talked about this the other day. I'd eat cereal if it were up to me. But all the meals that we had today were really delicious. So I'm very grateful that we have access to good food and good chef.
Good sous chef.
A little victory. I finished my first Harry Potter book for the 3rd time. So I'm starting book number 2 for the 3rd time. Super excited. Chamber of Secrets. Read it if you haven't heard of it. This little series called Harry Potter. It's amazing.
I'm reading it for the 2nd time. It's
great quarantine.
Incredible. Food. It's incredible.
Food for the brain in quarantine.
We got a start thought for you tonight. So if you have your journals ready and you're writing down every start thought we give you, here it is. Dun 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 dun.
Oh. Whoops. Sweaty hand.
Oh, it's such a good one.
Start thought. I almost just said hashtag. Start thought.
Not every day is good, but there is good in every day.
Not every day is good, but there is good in every day.
Man, such a good one.
Well, that means
Kelly hasn't stopped smiling this whole time. We had some good gratitudes. EJ1248 says he's grateful for all the home cooking he's been getting. I love that. Lauren says, I'm grateful for eating dinner with my parents. Absolutely.
Family time for sure.
Noah says his brother's coming home Wednesday.
Yay! That's
Dan
so
Tapaldo
sweet.
says, working from home. Grateful for that. Tom Johnson, my puppy Izzy.
Aww.
Lexi Levine, grateful for alone time. Oh, isn't that great? I got out of the house today.
Allison said something about a nice cushy bed.
A cushy bed. I didn't go back far enough. Grateful for the cushy bed, absolutely. Mm-hmm. I think Tara's grateful for some alone time. Every time I go for a run now, that's where she gets to have her introvert time.
It's lovely.
It's lovely. So the technique today, as you analyze your day and you get to the end of your day and you're looking back from morning when you woke up till you go to bed at night and you're thinking about, did I do a good job today? You're not comparing yourself to other people's day. We've already talked about that on what you put in. You compare yourself to you of yesterday only. And when you're analyzing your day and trying to figure out, did I live a good day today? Go to the small things that were the little victories. Mm-hmm. Go find the little victories, because every single day has some good victory in it for you. I guarantee it. And we don't want to harp on the negatives. You got to focus your thinking on the positives. That's where empowered people live, looking at the glass is half full.
So it's a lot like our list of gratitudes. So you might get up in the morning and list some gratitudes. Maybe you list some gratitudes at night. It's a good way to just develop a journaling practice as well. Rather than just listing gratitudes, you can list the good things that happened to you that day. So if you're struggling to journal but you really want to journal, that's an awesome way to start. Is just write, all right, these are the good things that happened to me today. Or especially if you come home or you just had a bad day and you recognize the fact that you're in that space and you're like, oh, this day is just going wrong, everything's bad. See if you can use that to click in and be like, all right, but what good things did happen? And maybe make a list in your head, maybe make a list in your journal. We love our journals here. But it's just a great way to reflect on the good stuff and the positive things. And when you put out that positive energy comes back to you.
Kind of like what you put in.
Ooh,
yeah, it's one of those things.
What you get out.
Yeah, it might be. Might be. What are your little victories today? What are your little victories? Type those suckers into the comments. I want to see what your victories are. Can you identify the good that happened in your day? Maybe overall the day wasn't your best day. That happens. That's part of life. You can't live every day as your best day ever. But you can find good in every single day.
So while we're waiting, another little victory I just have to share. I got to FaceTime with my niece and nephew and sister and brother-in-law the other day. And while we were talking, because my sister went to run after my niece who was doing something crazy, and my brother-in-law was helping her. So it was legit just me talking to my 5-year-old nephew. Like, it was amazing. So him and I were having this chat, and he was telling me about all the workbooks that he took home with him or had, like, when he stopped school, because he just goes to daycare right now, but they call it school. And he had, like, so many notebooks, and he's done them all. Like, he would seriously sit there, and my sister has to force him to go to bed and away from his workbooks. So I got him a workbook just like on Amazon and had it shipped to their house, and it got there, and my sister was just like, oh my goodness, like, I can't find any, nothing shipping, it's crazy, how did you get this? And she sent me this picture of him with the biggest smile ever, and he's just so excited working his little workbook, and that just made my whole day. It was amazing. Awesome.
That's a big it's not a little victory. It's a big victory. When your heart smiles, when your heart just goes like, that's a big victory. That's a big one. Allison's little victory of the day, reggae. For those that don't know, if you see this person, Allison_Ono, she is a marine mammal trainer at the New England Aquarium, and she is training a seal. I know it's a seal, but is it a sea lion or is it like a river seal?
I don't know
or
the
like,
difference.
Is there a type
Allison,
of seal?
maybe you can tell us what the difference is between a seal
but
and
Reggae
a sea
made a
lion.
huge step today in his training. Lexi's little victory is that she's 1% better than yesterday. She wasn't feeling great yesterday, and all of a sudden today, feeling frustrated, didn't get a lot of work done, but it was more than yesterday. That's it.
Nice. That's
yes,
it.
It
That's
is a seal.
a small victory.
Harbor seal. Yes, absolutely. It is a victory. And we have, that's empowered people that are living life to the fullest, the people that find success in life, the ones that you look at and you're like, man, what are they doing to just figure it out? They're not doing anything special. They're just focusing their attention on what they're grateful for, on what they do well, and they're not harping on the negatives. They're not sweating the small stuff. They're celebrating the small stuff. I think it's an important little thing for us to all keep in mind.
You definitely attract the energy that you put out into the world.
Sophia's little victory today was finishing all your anatomy work early. How good does that feel?
That's a big victory.
That's a huge victory. That's fantastic. What are you planning on doing with that? Are you like into bio and science? Or what's your life? Sophia, what do you want to be when you grow up? I'd love to know that. You know what I want to be?
Harbor seal.
It is a yeah.
Sophia doesn't want to be a harbor seal.
No.
Maybe she does, that's cool too. I don't think she wants to be a harbor seal, but wait, did you already say that?
I did, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's a harbor seal. I didn't know. I knew it was a seal. I just didn't know what.
Yeah.
You know what I wanted to be when I grew up?
Sometimes I can pay attention.
When I was 5, all I wanted to be was somebody, the person that plowed the sidewalks. The little sidewalk plower. The little one that's like only wide enough for the sidewalk. It's got the treads and it's just got the little plow in front. Blowing snow. I love that thing.
I wanted to be a teacher.
Yeah, and she is a teacher, and I'm not a sidewalk plower. I failed miserably.
So funny.
Oh man, that's awesome. All right, Sophia's got her what she wants to be when she grows up. Yes, ever since I was little, want to be a doctor like my dad. So right now I'm thinking about major in bio or neuroscience or pre-med. Sophia, there's some people on here, Lexi Levine, that had a major similar. So did Allison. Allison was a neuroscience major, I believe. All right, folks, look, we're getting down to it. We're going to finish up the night with our emoji send-off. And we're so happy you joined because we're celebrating the small stuff.
Oh, yeah. We're celebrating the small stuff and good times because the small stuff equals good times.
So tonight's emoji is
a celebratory emoji.
I
drew a carrot, but it was supposed to be one of those little, like, boo things. You know, like the cones with the confetti? Boo! It's not a carrot.
No, it's not a carrot. So any emoji that represents celebration. Let's see if we can dig for one here. Let's see what we got. I like all of these. These are all good.
I do love.
Is that celebrating? That's like celebrating.
Yeah,
this one.
Crushing it.
I'm gonna do.
I like that one.
That one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's.
Yeah. I mean, he's happy.
Oh, look what we got. Lauren's got the little.
Yes, that thing.
We put a little ghost in that looks like he's just happy.
He's crushing it.
The
little
happy
victories.
dance.
He's a ghost, but man, is
Will
he happy.
Relly's got the big hard eyes. I love this emoji, Allison.
He's got the big star eyes.
One of my favorites.
They're star eyes.
Ann Burdenshaw with the
Sophia, I've never seen that thing before.
Big old.
But it's beautiful.
Oh, that is a Sophia. That is a beautiful one. Will Relly also put in. Is that a rocket ship? It's Superman or Superwoman. They should make emojis bigger on Instagram. Love the emoji send off.
See our faces really close because we can't actually see the emojis.
Boy. So with that. 1,000 bonus points coming your way.
1,000 bonus points!
For the person that can finish the statement correctly in the least amount of time, or at least try and beat the lag that the internet creates. I don't know who's actually winning or not. It's just whoever pops up on the screen first, but you have to wait till after we say it. 1, 2, 3. What you put in is... Dun, 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 dun. It's now just it's just so much. I love the. Who's it going to be? Who's going to win it tonight?
Oh my goodness.
Who's going to win the 1,000 bonus points? Sophia wins it. She got it. Sophia won it.
Woo, Sophia! Okay, I have a lag. The lag was not you.
Sophia.
The lag
Well
was
done.
Me. Nice job, Sophia.
Hey, not every day is good. But there's good in every day. Look at all the second place losers. Nice job.
Maybe I can find a way to make those 1,000 bonus points useful for Sophia in calculus.
Not every day is good. There's good in every day. Thank you all.
Can't do that with everyone.
Look, we end with a dance party. We're gonna dance. Why don't you get up in your living room or bedroom or bathroom, wherever you're listening from, and you should do a little dance party on your own. It's like
dance it out.
Leadership Academy, spontaneous dance party. Why not?
If there hasn't been any little victories or small stuff to celebrate today, spontaneous dance party.
Let's go. We're spontaneous dance party.
This is your time.
Thanks all for joining What You Put In. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Tuesday night. Invite your friends. Here we go. What you put in. It's what life is all about. Oh, there it is.